Only me. I've just had my second injection of Sustanon, so I'm just over 4 weeks on T. Changes. I've noticed a couple of little hairs coming in here. You won't be able to see them on the video, but they're fine. But I've always had hairs kind of on the outside, but there's now a couple of little hairs kind of coming in there, which is quite nice to see. Any other changes? I can't really say that I've had any other changes. I think maybe my voice is a little bit deeper, but nothing substantial at the minute. Hunger, well, that's changed for a bit. It's not a matter of, like, for dinner, I have quite small dinners. I still have small dinners, but after dinner I can then eat some more a little while later, and then a little while later I can have something else to eat, and I just seem to be picking at things. And I've tried to have like a bigger dinner to fill me up more, but I can't finish it, and it makes no sense. It's like, if I could finish it, then at least I wouldn't be picking on just crap later on. But I'm just can't finish a big meal still, but I seem to be picking. I put on a little bit of weight, probably because of all the picking. I put on only a couple of pounds, but because I've always been stable at around 9'9", 9'10"-ish, but I'm now up to 9'13". I've always been cautious of going over the 10-stone barrier, but you know, I think guys tend to put on about, I think it's about half a stone, something like that, once they're on hormones. But I still don't want to go over that 10-stone barrier. But I think with the lighter evenings, now the clocks have changed, I'll be wanting to go out more. And because like when I get home from work, the last thing I want to do is go outside because it's getting dark. It's like when I'm at work, I'm like, yeah, I'm really motivated, I'll go for a run when I'm at work. When I get home, I'll go on a bike, I'll do this, that and the other. But as soon as I get home, because it's getting a bit darker, I go, I won't, I'll leave it tonight. And I just keep getting into that routine. But now the clocks have changed, so it's a little bit lighter in the evenings. I might be a bit more inclined to do it, hopefully anyway. People say they get itchy. I've always been itchy. I've always really suffered with eczema, especially around my eyes and my neck at the minute, hence it's really red. I don't think, as I said, I've always been really itchy, so I'm not sure if the itchiness is down to hormones or if it's just because I've got eczema and I'm itchy. It's getting really frustrating. Amy's getting quite annoyed with it now at the minute. I just can't seem to do anything for the itching. But if anyone's got any advice on that, great to hear it actually. Because it's kind of affecting my sleep and stuff at the minute now anyway. Libido, I don't think it's particularly changed. It's always been quite difficult for me, because I've never been happy with what I've got. So, but I'm trying to get there. Hair wise, apart from a little bit there, I don't think I've got anything more on my stomach. I haven't noticed anything more on my thighs. My lower legs have always been quite hairy, even before hormones, and that hasn't changed. I haven't got any hair on my knees or my thighs or anything yet, so there's no change in that. Sensitivity down there, it's still quite sensitive. If I've got an itch down there, it's like, oh my god. I don't think there's any other real changes. At work, people ask how it's going, if I've noticed any changes and things like that. So it's really nice that they're all kind of asking me stuff. Oh, I had a doctor's appointment the same day as my injection actually, last Thursday, because I noticed a bit of discharge downstairs. It's a really nice doctor actually, because on my notes it said transgender, and he was asking me, he was filling in the form and I basically have to have a smear test. Great. And he said, I'm going to put on this form, vagina, is that alright? I was like, yeah. And he was like really apologetic for stuff. It's like, I know it's not his fault and it's the computer system, it's the NHS system and things like that, but he seemed really apologetic for things that he was going to have to forced into putting down and hoping they weren't affecting me and stuff. And he asked me actually how the discharge and stuff was affecting me mentally and stuff. So he's going to give me treatment even if it doesn't grow anything, so put at least my mind at rest a bit more. Yeah, he was really nice about it. I had to take this bit of paper to the nurses, to the reception, so I could book a nurse's appointment for today. That's what I'm waiting for now. And she looked at the bit of paper and she just looked really confused. She was like, what on earth? Fine. And she just kind of got on with it in the end. So it'll be strange to see how it gets on, how I get on this morning with that actually. So yeah. Hi, sorry, there's going to be a weird mix up just there. My iPod kind of messed up a bit. So yeah, I'm waiting for my nurse's appointment now. That's what I'm off for work for the time being. I don't think there's anything more really I've got to comment on or want to say. Anyway, in all my other videos I've got links to Amy's Tumblr and my Tumblr, so always feel free to follow us, ask us any questions, send us any messages you want. You can either do that over YouTube or our Tumblr pages. Alright, have a good one. See ya.